To make it delicious, test 1 2, test 1 2. To make a delicious pot of jollof rice, you need a generous portion of oil, crayfish. We've got onions here. I think two whole onions would do. You dust them up, and then this would be your soup powder. I prefer tasty chicken because it gives it flavor. And then what we have here is an onion falling. Okay. All right, as I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by that onion that fell. So this is tomato paste. You can use any brand that you like. I prefer this particular one because it's from Nigeria, and we all know that jollof comes from Nigeria, so I just figured, you know what, why not get the best ingredients. And then also we have Niger red pepper. This is chili. It gives that kick that you want. And then we've got tasty rice. You can use any rice that you prefer, but I personally feel tasty rice does well because while it's cooking, it doesn't become soggy, and it just cooks. Parboiled rice. Yes, okay, that's Cindy, the main vlogger. Give me the right words. So yeah, not tastic. It's actually parboiled rice. You can use tastic. You can use any brand that you want. But this is Excella. This is Excella. Anyway, any brand would work. So what I did with crayfish, I actually soaked it in water first, because you know sometimes it's got, I don't know, they're called fillers and stuff. It's all those dirty stuff. I soak it in water and then get rid of all the fluff, the dirt, wash it. And once it's done, I put it in there. It doesn't have to be hot water, just cold water would do, just to make sure that you clean it up. And here we've got chicken. So you boil your chicken. The chicken boils, and then when I feel like, you know what, the chicken is half done, I make the soup on the side. So right now what I'm gonna be doing is dicing my tomatoes, maybe one tomato because I've got tomato paste. I'll dice my onions, make the soup on the side. Right, let's get with it. See, the chicken is boiling, it's half done. So you put your salt for taste, and just a little bit of chili, so that the chicken has flavor as it is boiling. It gets enough flavor in it, so that by the time you put the rice, the chicken has its flavor already. Okay. Right, now dicing and getting ready for the stew. All right. Don't mind the background sounds. So what I decided to do was to use the red pepper, 2 onions, half a red onion, green pepper. Okay. This is how I cook. I do not stick to the recipes. I like to put flavor as I go. If I find something interesting in the fridge, I incorporate it to my dish. By the way, this is not a dish from YouTube or from any cookbook. I find my own flavors and I improvise as I go. So here we go. Hi there, how are you? So we're gonna add the onions, make a stew. So I'm gonna put the onions in the pot. So that's the chicken boiling, it's almost done. first. Fry the onions until they're translucent. Then I'll add the red onions in the first set of paper. This last part, we'll add it when we put it in the pot. Okay. Okay, so the next step, as you can see, the onions are translucent, doing well. So we'll add the red onions and the red peppers all at once. These we're saving for last. We'll put them in the stew. Okay, so you can see the nice flavor colors, you know. Okay, so stir until they're cooked, and then after that I'm gonna add this. I actually forgot an important ingredient for jollof, the stock cubes. So I'm going to add this as well after I've added this, to add that, they add a bit of salt and flavor. So yeah.
That's a lot of fat. If you want to diet, don't eat jollof.
Okay.
You can't see. It's taller than me. Ha!
Okay, you crush in your cubes.
How many?
6 to 8 cubes.
6 to 8.
Yeah. So these ones, 6 to 8 of them.
Okay.
So I'm putting 6, depending on how big your pot is. Okay. So each there's 2 in it. So 3 of these ones.
Okay.
That's 6. Okay. Now after that, stir. You can already smell the flavor. It smells delicious. It smells divine. Okay. Now, for tomatoes, imported tomatoes from Nigeria.
Are they from Nigeria?
Yes. Let's see.
They look like they're from Italy.
Well, it says baked in China.
Oh, we're not even Italian.
You know, everything is baked in China. Okay, I don't know. Westwood. Aye. The grace sounds Nigerian. The grace.
No, it doesn't.
Ezenwa African Foods Private Limited. Yeah.
But they import them from China.
Actually, the company is in South Africa. Well, I'm confused. Anyway, I bought it from a Nigerian shop, so I was under the assumption it's Nigerian import. I bought them from Oga.
What are you going to add after this?
After this, I guess I'm going to add that soup powder that we bought. And then we're going to put it in the pot with chicken. After putting the pot of chicken, we're going to add our crayfish. After which we're going to add the rice.
Okay.
And the pot almost done. And then we let it simmer for about 30 minutes to an hour, depending on how much time we have on our hands. Yeah. Okay, so that's it. That's what it looks like now.
You're taking out some stock?
I'm taking out some stock to use in here. Okay. So empty the whole pack in there.
That white spot is bothering me. Thank you.
Okay. There we are. Let go.
So it's the crayfish and then the rice, or the rice and then the crayfish?
Crayfish and the rice.
Mmm.
The rice. Some prefer to wash the rice first.
So the rice is going to absorb the gravy.
Yes.
Are you going to put the whole 2 kilos inside?
I think half.
1 kilo.
Yeah, 1 kilo should be fine. Then, so what you do here, the rice. I'm using the ice to mesh. Okay. And that's 1 kilo.
Wow, it looks so appetizing. But I find it's always nice the next day, not when it's fresh.
Cold, eh? Yeah.
Yeah.
So now when we do this, we simmer. Because of what ideally you want to put a plastic on top. Just get a plastic,
You've got cling wrap.
Close my pot, make sure it's firmly closed, right? And then the stove, turn it all the way down to the minimum temperature. In this case, it's 1. And then let it cook. That's it.
Yeah, a good cook, but a messy cook.
A messy cook. I need messy when I'm cooking. It's 40. So now it's 45 minutes later. Let's see what the rice looks like. So it's cooked, but not quite. So we just leave it to simmer a little bit more, probably another 15 minutes. The pot should be ready to dish. This is what it looks like so far. You can see this whitish rice. The white rice means that it's not cooked to the center. So leave it for about 15 more minutes and this dish should be ready to serve. So I thought I was recording all this time. The camera wasn't recording. So what you do ideally to make this rolls is you take a tomato and then peel the skin. Let's just sort of redo it. So this is the skin of the tomato. We're just gonna try and enact it again. So the tomato is like this, right? You cut off the top part and then you start skinning it around, making a line like this until you get all the way to the bottom. So we're removing our skin, our tomato skin, all the way until you get to the bottom. Put the tomato away, and then so this part here is the base of your flour, and then start rolling your tomato in a circle, the tomato skin in a circle, making sure that you squeeze the remainder of the skin right into the middle, Then it's like this. Twist it, make it tighter. Okay, until you get something like this that looks like a flower. So that's our tomato rolls. Okay, and then obviously this is our jollof rice that we made. A bit of garnish. Seems like this jollof is running away. Wants to eat a bit of our cucumber. So that's that. We put our tomato there for garnish. Doesn't it look lovely? Edible garnish. So that's it, guys, for our jollof, the dish for jollof.